guys, hey, this ain't working out. I got to go back to just dissecting this game plan. I got to play around with this banana a little bit more. And he found a way to get that game too.
Now, this is going to be fun in quotation marks because this game could very much lead to multiple very fast zero to dust type plays. Problem is, it's going to take 30 seconds before they interact with each other because they're both very solid defensive players, and they both like playing with the lead. So the first stock, as cliche as it sounds, actually matters so much between these two and who gets to basically control the pace of the game from this point.
Yeah, right now it's not looking too bad though. The forward tilt once again. Man, yeah, this is definitely a little bit tough here. Continuing to put down the damage though, but now it's Marcus' turn to bring the heat. And he's trying to find a way to keep it going, man. But, you know, Jakal does what Jakal does, man. It's just he finds a way out.
It really is as straightforward as that, too. Like, Jakal gets in this position. He has a lead. He says, okay, come here. Like, I'm not going to you. I have this lead. You have to approach me unless I see that you're being a little too obvious out of how you react out of shield. Then he will bait a jump. But he has 158 right now. He's getting close to... He has a fresh back, though, so he can get a back throw at ledge, so Marcus has to be careful with that. But back air, even up air on a jump call out might do it, but actually it's just going to be the dash attack, and that's going to take the first stock. Yeah,
that's huge. And having a banana in hand, too. Goes ahead and tosses it away, though, puts it on the ground. And yeah, okay, gets the slip, so that does allow Marcus to get his banana back here just for a little bit. And, ooh, I like the tech right out of that, not wanting to get caught up in any of that Diddy Kong shenanigans. But there we go, man, that opening only gets a couple hits, though.
Yeah, simplicity is key right now. That's the fact. That's the way that Marcus gets back into it. Or you can just run up and forward smash him. That is also an option.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a way to get things going here. But yeah, Marcus just trying to claw his way back at the moment. But Jakal has been on top of it. Great forward tilt, though. 42%, that's really not that bad. That's honestly one banana opening, and Diddy Kong's going for a ride here. Exactly.
That was actually really good damage mitigation on the side of him, but he decides to go for the down smash punish to cover maybe a buffer tech roll in. Sometimes that the ending of that up B has surprisingly lower end lag than you may think sometimes, depending on how far he bounced. So I like the idea on paper. But even then, 7%, 119, you cover center stage here, you wait for a mistake, and you just take him out exactly like that. This is gonna be very difficult for him to get it like this game, unless he forces Jakal to ledge and just snipes the spike.
Oh, so far, so good. Doing a great job here. And we'll see what Marcus is able to get going, but Jakal maintaining this lead, not letting go, man. He's got an iron grip on this. And you were talking about it earlier, man. Both players love to play with the lead, right? Because they really get to establish and show how their game plan's really designed to just be implemented. But, man, Marcus has not had a moment to breathe with a nice lead here.
Exactly. Like, show me a flowchart that will beat what Jakal's doing right now as Diddy Kong without getting super aggressive. It's pretty much that or you play to time. And Jakal will go with you to that clock if he needs to. So you have to find a way to get Jakal to overextend, but he's not gonna in this spot because that's not how this matchup works. So Marcus he's got to get a mistake. He's got to get Jakal in a position where he's like, oh, I see the laser. You've gone for it multiple times when I've held myself here. I have to get the opener, but he's just not right now.
Yo, Jakal's laser hit rate is actually insane. That was fantastic, by the way, closing out that stock. But something I've been noticing, I think he's only shot like 3 lasers that didn't connect, but they at least hit shield, right? Like, he is on point with that laser. Like, I know Wolf's projectile is really good as it is, but Jakal's like use of it, the finding like the right moments to actually be able to pull that out and just take a shot have been top notch, man. It's insane. But here we go, a little bit of a change, man. He's like, all right, you bring out the fundies, I'm bringing out the fundies. We'll see who does that a little bit better. So we'll see how the Palutena works out in this game too. It's do or die for Marcus.
Pretty good idea to go with this too, because you were talking about the laser. The laser is the tone setter. That is neutral. That's 10% at a clip, 8 to 10%. You don't need to do a damn thing. You just let him keep running into it, and he got him. But now switching up to Palu, that at least will control the short hop game a bit more out of Jakal. And if you do happen to get that first stock, then you get to control Jakal even better, because that's how Palutena operates. She wants you to do that. That is all hypothetical speaking, though, because he's getting, once again, kind of pushed back. Actually, never mind. Now that he's got lead, now he's got the ledge. It's actually working a bit better for Marcus.
Yeah, no, it's not looking too bad right now. There we go. Jakal is going to get hit off to the other side of the stage. But yeah, Great Gonzalez in a much better position here. Has the lead, I think, for the first time outside of maybe the opening in game 1. So not looking too bad.
Yeah, and now the key factor is don't get too antsy for the KO, because when you do that, you get moments like that. And now that time was just not going to ledge, but now that we're stuck here, he tried to go for a couple of nairs on short hop. The reactions from Jakal are on point. He got him to 146, and he's gonna time that on reaction. You can react it off of sound cue too, so that F tilt is gonna take that out. The back air, not enough. You need to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand.
Honestly, that was just incredibly well played here, but there we go, the back throw, trying to get him off stage. The up special going through a few of those blasters here. And wow, what was that? That was crazy.
Look, we've already had a couple of those tonight, Jakal. We don't need that to happen again. Like, I like the fact that he went up top. Oh, going for the down tilt, almost leading to a down smash. Back throw still not enough. I thought Wolf was the one with the bad back throw. I'm so surprised he's still alive here, even though a couple have gone off. Like, this is a brawl time stock. There's no reason to not take advantage of this rage right now.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, he knew that they were recovering onto stage throughout that back air. That was actually just really smart from Jakal. Wasn't able to get the connection, but even then, just kind of like showing your opponent, hey, I know what you're trying to do, and I'm looking for it, man. You cannot surprise me. That's huge. And look at that, not able to recover. And this might be it, man. 3 stocks to 1. Even at 169, like, yeah, there you go. Gonna take out that first stock. You're now on the board, but down 2 stocks to 1. I think this might be it for Marcus. I think that's another grand dub for Jakal coming up.
Yeah, I'm not one to call things very early, but it's on Marcus to basically snipe us like an early spike right now, because prior to this, he whiffed like 4 moves in a row. That is a very big telltale sign for Jakal saying you are scared, and that is how Jakal's now gonna actually rush. But now that I think Jakal realized that ledge trap wasn't working out too well, so he's kind of playing mid-range, waiting for the jump, and that every trade is in your favor from this point forward, Skip.
Yeah, but I mean, we have seen Marcus what he can do. Down 3 stocks to 1, he can grind these things back, but this is definitely looking tough, man. Jakal is a different beast in this scenario, and there we go, man. The back air to clutch it all out, and Jakal is your Fusion 109 champion for today, man. Hey, it's another